very good day to all of you. How have all of you been doing in the last 2 weeks? Today, I'll be talking about a particular topic that is very close to my heart, all right, which is on leadership's dilemma, all right, and how to manage them. Now, every once in a while, or probably after the pandemic, you would face lots of dilemma, and this is something that we as leaders, we need to manage it, and we need to hold the bull by its horn. So therefore, organizational leadership has never been more important. I think you would have heard a lot of remarks like, why do we even have our monthly operational review meeting? No one likes them, and of course, this is not a question that you would want to hear if you are the leader of the company, where you are responsible for every of the employee and every result that the company has. So do you defend them, or do you stop them immediately, or you evaluate the particular format or the delivery method? So this is basically a very or rather a genuine example that is faced by us leaders, all right, especially in today's post-pandemic business environment. Now, the world of leadership development in organizations are changing rapidly. So we are being stretched by our people, right, to rethink, especially, or to relook at outdated leadership approaches, right, to better align with the demands of our people, the demands of the worker, or else, it'll be tough to increase performance. So I would like to share, just 4 leadership dilemmas, especially in this post-pandemic leaders, that we are facing, and how you can manage them. Of course, there are more, but I would just like to share 4 of them. Now, the first one is the team is not motivated or engaged. Are they lazy, or because they just feel entitled? Now, a recent study showed that only 30% of millennial employees are engaged at work. Instead of hiding behind some of the millennial stereotypes, it is worth, to look at and to explore the real reason why your team is not motivated, and why are they not engaged despite, everything that you have done. So the number one reason why people are not engaged or not motivated is because they don't know what they are doing. They do not know why they are doing what they are doing, all right, other than waiting for the monthly salary to come to their bank. It has been proven that organizations and leaders who lead with purpose, with mission, with vision and values, are not only getting better results, but they have a more engaged workforce. Now, I'm not saying that you do not have all this, but the point is that now, with us now going into endemic or post-pandemic after the COVID-19, we need to relook at every one of them. So if this is your dilemma, all right, I would suggest that it is high time for you to connect purpose with work, with what your people are doing. All right. Secondly, we can't seem to hit our targets. Sounds familiar, right? We can't seem to hit our targets, all because of that one guy. Now, it is so easy to point fingers. Each individual or every of your staff or HODs, they have their responsibilities. Now, but instead of blaming others first, the person that you should always look to is the person in the mirror. The one way to take responsibility is to see what leader profile you are, and take it here. So the moment you take personal responsibility for everything that happens on your team, that is when you will have a real chance to hit your growth targets. So next time, ask yourself, all right? So could I have assisted a team member more effectively by perhaps providing better tools, better talent, or better resources? or even better coaching, So that doesn't mean that you shouldn't evaluate your people. Yes, we have our KPIs, we have our business scorecards, Yes, you still need to evaluate them based on their performance. But when challenges arise, always look at yourself first, right? Again, if this is your dilemma, leaders, start with taking personal accountability prior to even pointing the finger, right? Now, the third one is my top performer always gets the job done, but his ego, his attitude somehow hurts our culture. How? One of the biggest mistakes that I've seen in my career is allowing top performers to control and flat out or dismantle the team's culture. At the end of the day, it is your job to set example for the culture that you want to create. So if you allow a top performer to negatively affect the organization's culture, don't blame the top performer, right? Blame yourself. You have yourself to be blamed. Get used to serving your people's, hearts and not serving their talent just because you think they can work and you actually condone to all their bad attitudes. You can replace the results with future hires or even better teamwork, with that person removed. Again, if this is your dilemma, just be frank with that guy or that lady or that top performer about getting on. If you are on, then you need to follow. You need to change, or else you are off. Right? Simple as that. Now, the last one is the team seems burnout. Now, we have been hearing lots of this, the team seems burnt out, but we can't afford to give them a break. Now, in today's what you have done for me lately environment, it's easy to feel like you can't take a break, right? But the truth is that by not taking a break, you are actually hurting your performance. So a recent study showed that taking breaks, even short breaks, can dramatically improve your performance. So whether the break is a weeks-long vacation, or it could even be a 15 minutes walk around your office or your factory, or a 5-minute tea break, or coffee break, what you call it, this, and they can be used as massive advantages. So again, if this is your dilemma, always encourage your team to take breaks or even short vacation, right, when the heat is on, right? So once again, my name is Philip Leong. I hope you have enjoyed this video, all right? And if you really like my videos, do encourage me by hitting the like button, share, and subscribe, all right? I am doing what I'm doing, all right, because for the very fact that leadership matters, because people matter, right? So stay safe, stay healthy, and be a blessing. Bye-bye. See you next week. Bye-bye.